welcome to A Lace Place. Today we're going to be doing a full tour of the at-home classroom that I'll be using to teach virtually from this school year. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video to get details on how to enter the giveaway I'm going to be doing of school supplies for students and teachers. Stay tuned, enjoy! Let's get started. So the very first thing you see when you walk in is little Mila's area. She's going to be spending quite a bit of time with me while I am teaching virtually, so she needed an area to be comfortable in. The pillow, the bed, and the throw are from Home Goods. The little penguin is from the White Company, and the boots are from Michael's. Right above Mila's bed, I hung up 3 shelves in a staggered pattern. These shelves are from IKEA. I'm going to be using this space here to use as my backdrop while I read aloud to the kids and to store all of my books based on our themes and holidays. I also hung up this really fun banner that I found at the Target dollar spot. It was clear and it's filled with confetti. I've never really seen anything like it, so I thought it'd be a really fun detail here. I also hung up these tin letters that I found at Michael's that spell out the word read. Moving right along, on the other side of the window is my favorite corner in the room. This is the plant corner. It also is the home of one of my favorite pieces of art in my house. This is actually a table cover that I got from a restaurant in Paris, and it brings back such good memories of that trip. Underneath that piece of art is the fiddly fig. This plant is beautiful and it is housed in this green and pink planter that matches perfectly with the room. I ended up getting these curtains from Home Goods for the room. I thought that they would really soften up the light and make it really homey and inviting in here. You can see that they have a little bit of sparkle in them as well in the threading, and I think that that brings something special to them. Next to that window is one of the parts of the room that I'm the most excited to use. That is the Together We Are Home display wall. I'm going to be using this wall to hang up the students' pictures and to display some of their work that they send me as the year goes on. Right underneath that display, I have a cabinet with some of my books on top. This cabinet is where I am keeping most of my materials stored so that they are nice and neat inside of the drawers and you can't see my mess. So the basket that I have on top is a chicken wire basket with a sign of Farmer's Market. I think it's really cute. I have almost all of the books that I'm going to be using for the beginning of the year up here. Lots of my favorites. Inside the first drawer, I have some dry erase markers, my Mr. Sketch markers that I'm going to be using for anchor charts, some crayons, and a little bit of extra things like command hooks and extra crayons. In the next drawer, I have so many pens that I will never use all of them, and my permanent markers, some glue sticks, and some dry erase markers as well. And in the last cabinet, I have some Post-its, some index cards, and a ton of cardstock. Alright, moving along to the accent wall. So for this accent wall, I used the Better Than paper in the pattern White Wood, and I put a white border around it. Underneath of the accent wall, I hung up 2 shelves. These shelves are also from IKEA, and I'm going to be using these to hold my calendars, the books that we're currently reading, some of my markers, so that everything is at my fingertips. So here I have a calendar that I got on Amazon. Up above on the accent wall, I have this amazing watercolor map, and this map is actually magnetic so that I can hang up my anchor charts on here. I can hang up pictures from the kids, I can hang up their work, or anything from my district that they require us to have on display during virtual teaching. So it's really handy, and I actually got these magnets on Amazon, and they're really, really strong, so I really like them. I have my markers that I'm going to use for anchor charts. This book is actually one of the first books that I ever bought for my classroom. And here is my whiteboard. I really like this whiteboard. I found it at HomeGoods, and I love that it's lined just like the students' notebooks. It's time for the main event, and that is the desk area. This has to be my favorite spot in the room. I'm so proud of how it turned out. The very first thing I'm going to show you is this chair. I actually found this chair with a free sign on it on the side of the road. It just needed a little bit more love. I cleaned it up really nicely, and I reupholstered the seat. I used a fabric that I already had, and I really, really love the way that this turned out. Up next is the desk, another street find that just needed a little bit more love. So this desk was actually red, and I had to repaint it, and I also used some whitewashed wood contact paper on the top of it to give it a more unique look. I will link this paper in the description down below. Of course, I have a Jo Malone candle burning in the scent Peony because it's my favorite. Over on this side of the desk, I have my Mr. Sketch crayons, I have my midliner highlighters, and my favorite pens to write in my planner with, the Flair pens, Inkjoy, no, these aren't Flair pens, these are Inkjoys. And I have a beautiful antique vase with some peonies that I got at Michael's. Please share in the comments down below what your favorite pens to write with are. Alright, let's take a look at what is inside of the drawer. So I have some whiteout in here, staplers, staples, some tape, scissors. I also have some containers with counters in them and some of my most used items like our flashcards and some 10 frame flashcards. I have some pens and pencils back there. In this basket I have some Post-its, dry erase markers, some mini whiteboards, and a mini whiteboard eraser. These are my favorite. I get them at the dollar store. Okay, and in the last basket I keep my planner. And this is an Erin Condren planner. I customized the colors and everything. I love it. I have a clipboard for when I am writing on anchor charts and I don't necessarily have something to write on. My Chromebook is in here, and underneath of the Chromebook I have some more math manipulatives that I can use with the kids. Alright, give me a second to put these things back the way I found them. There we go. Now that you've seen the entire classroom, let's talk about this giveaway. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for one student and one teacher. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to this channel and leave a comment down below and let me know if you're a student or a teacher. Also, if you came from TikTok, please make sure to @ your TikTok so that I know how to get in contact with you. This is going to be a custom giveaway, so I'm going to make sure that I get some of your favorite things into those school supplies that I'll be sending your way. Remember, all you have to do is subscribe to this channel, comment down below if you're a student or a teacher, and @ your TikTok username. I cannot wait to announce the winner in just a few days because I want to get these things out to you before school starts. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks again for all of your support and comments over on TikTok. You guys have been amazing. You guys have brought so much light to such a difficult time in my career. I've really enjoyed sharing this with you all. Thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing all of your entries. Bye.